We finally have the One Piece chapter 1175 English translations, bro. The Raws took a long time to come out this week because of a holiday in Japan, but we finally have the chapter translation out, so let's go over the chapter, bro. Like, I'm super hyped for this chapter. As we know, I covered a lot of details in a spoiler review, and so right now I'm just gonna go over the summary, and this chapter, bro, one of the best chapters in Elbaph by far, man. The action, the lore, bro, it literally had everything. Fights, bro, this is One Piece, bro. Like, this chapter is like One Piece, bro. Truly, man. It's peak fiction. Anyways, guys, let's go over the chapter. The title of the chapter is Needhawk, One Piece chapter 1175. In the cover request, we see Sabo getting swarmed by koala joeys, bro. It's great to see, bro. Sabo and koala shippers, bro. They're gonna love this cover request a lot, and me also, I ship them. So yeah, I this cover request is really great to see. And we see Sabo, like, Sabo is like reading a Genesis book, a book that Ivankov gave to him when Sabo like told Ivankov about Emu. So yeah, it's great to see the little details, from Oda, bro. Like, yeah, that's it for the cover. So let's go over the chapter now. The chapter starts off where we see that Sanji has made his way to Nami, Usopp, Robin, Jinbe group, and Sanji, like, straight up, like, he uses double jumbe to like burn off the thorns that were enveloping Robin, and Sanji is the one that saves Robin eventually. So it's great to see like Robin finally free, and Sanji makes like light work of it, bro. He looks so cool, man. Sanji is him, bro. Like, you guys were like, and this is a really surprising thing for me, bro, because in this chapter Sanji does not with a simp for Nami or Robin. So it might be hinting something. Bro might be on his way to like being a conqueror, he's growing up. So just keep an eye on that. But man, I have some big food with Usopp and Jinbe, bro. Like, Usopp is watching like Sanji take even his moments, bro. Like, if this Usopp got this moment of like saving Robin, we would still count it as a big dub for Usopp in Elbaph. But bro, like, Usopp couldn't even save Robin, and we have Jinbe out here who's saying that those vines are weak to high temperatures. Much obliged, bro. Like, he's talking like Sanji just saved him from like getting into a big fight with those thorns, bro. Like, this is crazy, man. Jinbe needs to lock in, truly, bro. Like, he is like really falling behind in the pecking orders, bro. And those of you who say Jinbe is part of the monster crew and he's the number 3 of the crew, man, you guys stay on that side. Don't switch up now, man. Like, because this chapter, bro, this was for you guys, man. Honestly, this was Oda's answer to your agenda, Jinbe agenda. So yeah, just cool to see like Sanji getting into action, and I can't wait for his other like main fights in Elba. But we then see that Sanji like notices a huge roar of Conqueror's haki, and he feels and he senses it. And bro, like, Oda is hinting with Sanji's Conqueror's haki, so be aware of that, Zoro fans, man. It is coming, bro. Like, you can't hide from it. Dread it, run for him. The destiny still arrives. So yeah, we then cut away to West Village where we see the children and the parents who were saved by Luffy and Loki. Loki like drops them off to where Jarul is, and we see like other giants like telling Loki that take them away, like, and to take them away from here because this place is dangerous with Domi-Reverser giants. But Loki is like being nonchalant, and he's like still trying to be like still trying to show he's a bad boy, like, deep down we all know that he's now what he truly is, but Loki is like still trying to like keep his bad boy aura up, and he's saying, not my problem, they went and jumped on my back, I'm just dropping them off. This is crazy, man. Loki. And we also see a big like zoom out view of the Straw Hats like watching over all the monsters, and they see like Loki's dragon form in the midst of smoke screens, and they wonder like what is that massive shadow. So they haven't met Loki. Like, Sanji met Loki, but Sanji doesn't know that is Loki's like dragon form, so yeah, I'm hyped to see that reaction when they find out and meet Loki. I want to see other Straw Hats like meet Loki. It's going to be so cool. And we then we then see a full out another like different zoom out view of Loki, bro. Like, this is insane, man. Loki says that all of you climb down now. Like, Luffy is still on like Loki's back, on top of like Loki's head, and Loki's like saying, all of you climb down now. and Luffy is like he saw Zoro from the distance in the West Village. Zoro was in West Village fighting the Domiri versus Giant. So Luffy like was is able to like spot Zoro, and Luffy saying, hey Zoro, it's me, bro." Like Luffy, man, Luffy just found his man, bro. Like he literally saw Zoro like few minutes ago, and he's like he didn't see Zoro for a few minutes, and Luffy is like super excited to see Zoro after like a few minutes, bro. Like it's crazy, bro. The bond between Luffy and Zoro, man. The captain and first mate dynamic in this chapter is insane. We have like crazy Luffy and Zoro moments in this chapter. Like we'll see it later on in the chapter, and bro, but Loki's zoom out view, bro. Another angle of Loki's dragon for me is so cool, bro. This is insane, man. Like at the end of the last chapter, we were kind of in a mixed me personally, I was in a mixed boat, like I didn't actually hate it, but I also like didn't like it, like. So yeah, but now, bro, Loki's dragon form is growing on me, and this dragon, bro, it is like this dragon form truly looks like the one from the mural on top of the tree, so this is crazy. And so we finally have the first creature from the mural, and we still have like two more creatures, the serpent and the demon that everyone was fighting, which I think was probably Emu. And the serpent is probably the red line, so we'll get into that talks later. But bro, like this is so cool, man. Like Loki's dragon form, like insane. We see the other straw hats, like, and Jarul and starts to like announce to people of Elbaph that the children are safe, and we see the other straw hats like reacting to the news, and they're happy to see everyone is safe, and all the giants are celebrating. And then we see Luffy and Zoro have a little interaction, but I love this interaction a lot. Zoro says, "You guys took your sweet time. Don't tell me that dragon is." Luffy says, "Yeah, it's Loki. This place should be safe with you here." Zoro says, "Yeah, that's no problem, bro." So you can see the trust in Luffy and Zoro, man. Like, the vibes within them, bro. Like, I just love Luffy and Zoro. I want to talk so much about them, bro. The best duo in fiction for me. And bro, we also see Ragnar. Ragnar looks very funny, bro. Like, I'm not gonna. He's so cute, Ragnar. And then we then see that Zoro telling the since you have already gone giant mode, can you guys take care of those dream monsters? Elbaph won't last long if you leave them be. And Luffy says he's on it. So bro, like this is so hype, man. These duo are cooking, man. Luffy and Zoro, bro. Bro, like Loki's zoom out view, like Loki has a dream monster in his mouth, man. Like do you guys understand the scale of Elbaph, bro? Like this is mind blowing, man. Loki is literally the size of a continent, bro. Like he has one of those dream monsters where at least like 10 times the size of base Loki. And this Loki is like chomping on one of the dream monsters, and we also see the other dream monster. They're like tweaking, like watching like Loki chomp on them, bro. Like this is insane, bro. Like Loki, bro, he's a demon, he's a mob, he's a beast, bro. Loki, my goat. We then cut away to a scene. We then cut away to a scene where the giants are, the giant parents are, and the relatives who were like who were saved by Luffy and Loki. And we will see Oimo. Oimo has like been like stabbed with like thorns, and he's wondering like where did these thorns come from. So yeah, SOMMERS is like still trying to attack them, and after they've still been saved, so SOMMERS is like after them, like he just wants to like finish them, and he is just messed up, bro. Like SOMMERS sadistic, bro. Like SOMMERS says, I ain't gonna let any of you trash heaps survive. You cheated me out of that touching moment, bro. Like this guy SOMMERS, bro, like he has no redemption arc, bro. Like we don't need any backstories for him. Like we just need straight BTA on him. Like this is, and Luffy and Zoro go on it, bro. Like I'm just spoiler alert, bro. Like they go, everyone will have the chomp on this guy, bro. Literally starting from Sanji, like kind of got a first hit on him in the beginning of the chapter, and it just continues from here on, bro. Like this guy, bro, he's gone, man. SOMMERS. We didn't see like Luffy watching SOMMERS as he like announces to everyone that actually this might be for the best. Since the brats were saved, I haven't failed the mission yet. I can still take them to the Holy Land as planned, but first I will finish off their dying parents. Taste my rapid fire thorn launcher. So yeah, he launches thorns at those like injured parents and relatives, so to finish them off. But he will he is like willing to take the children back to the Holy Land with him as part of the plan. So, but the children are like try to like protect their parents. Like we see all the children like line up in front of their parents and with Colon and the others, and they say, "I won't let you. This time I'm gonna save mom and dad and the rest." And we see Summers. He's like, bro, he's crying how happy he is. Like I killed him, bro. This is some next level evil, bro. Like Summers, he says, "I'm gonna cry. You morons are priceless. At this point, screw it. I don't even care about the mission anymore. I'm just grateful I get to kill you guys myself. Now, who's going first?" And Summers then says, "I'll never forget the brave looks on your simple faces. Say goodbye now." She replies and says, "Colon, please run." But Colon like stands his ground, and all the children like they stand their ground, man. Respect to these children, man. Like these children, they have the dog in them, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie. We see the thorns are just about to hit the children, as it but right at that moment, like Zoro shows up and he speed blades all the thorns and like blocks them with ease. And we see Luffy says, "Way to go, Zoro! I knew you had this in the bag." Nah, ha ha ha. And Somers is like shocked, like, "Whoa, what just happened?" Somers didn't even see that who blocked those attacks. Like Zoro, like speed blades everyone so fast. Like he says, "What? Who did that?" Then we then see like Luffy like coming up from the sky towards Summers with the lightning on his left hand. Like Luffy grabbed a lightning bolt similar to the panel, the giant Luffy panel in Wano, when Luffy grabbed the lightning bolt, bro. Like this is crazy, bro. Like he says, "Zoro, he's a member of my crew. Don't forget it." Luffy, bro. Luffy making sure Summer knows who Zoro is, bro. Like Luffy is man, bro. Like Zoro is, bro. Luffy and Zoro, bro. I'm not gonna lie, these do, bro. Like best bros, man. Best bros. Like this is insane. Luffy says, "So he is Zoro. He is a member of my crew. Don't you forget that." And then he like starts to like name his attack Gum Gum, Booming Dawn, Thor Rifle, and Luffy does a really cool. Bro, Luffy's holding a lightning bolt on his left hand, and he's like swirling his left hand, twisting it, and rounding it up to like charge it up, And we see like Luffy uses a telescope with his right hand to like pinpoint where Summers is, and he uses his left hand that he charged up with lightning bolt to like electrocute Summers with a new named attack called Gum Gum Booming Dawn Thor Rifle. And Summers, bro, like Luffy's entire fist, like Luffy is just a giant Luffy, bro. Like Luffy's entire fist covers Summers' entire body, bro. Like Summers is a regular human, and this Luffy's fist is like bigger than Summers' entire body, and it hits Summers directly, bro. Like right on the like center, bro. Like Summers is he is cooked, bro. Like Luffy like electrocutes Summer with his like new named attack, and Summers like he and we see everyone's reaction to it. We see Ripley saying, "Bro, Summers, you can see the dread in his face, bro." Like, and he Luffy like smithers him into pieces, bro. Like this is insane, bro. Like, and we see Summers like getting into pieces, and his teeth and everything is like falling apart, and he just like he Luffy just crushed him, and we see Luffy using a charging it up with further lightning, and he blasts Summers into pieces, bro. Like this is crazy. And we see everyone reacting to his Summers. Oimo and Road, they're watching and they're happy the Straw Hats are here. And the children's as like Luffy like obliterates Summers with his like lightning bolt attack. The thorns that were wrapping around the children like they finally come off, and because Summers like he got gravely injured, whose ability it was. And we see everyone like watching Luffy from afar. Like we see Ripley's reaction, but this is an insane moment. Like Ripley finally like realizes that Luffy is the warrior of liberation. We remember at the beginning of the arc, Ripley knew that Luffy had a white form, and it was very similar to Nika. And Ripley finally got to see it. You can see the emotional depth, bro. Like in this, bro. Like this is why we love One Piece, bro. Like little moments like this, bro. Like Ripley says, "I finally got to see it. Luffy Kun's white form. He really does look just like Nika." And she says, "I believe he's the one, the warrior of liberation." And like Ripley falls asleep. I hope he's not dead, bro. Like Ripley, bro, one of the top G's in Elbaph, bro. Like top wags, Scupper Gobon, you're a lucky man, bro. Like Sanji is jealous of you. So yeah, I hope Ripley is okay, man. But Ripley, it's great to see. Like she finally like got to see like Luffy, the warrior of liberation, and we then see the Summers he regenerated back. And as he was regenerating, like Loki like doubles down on him, and Loki smashes Summers into the ground with further attack, bro. Like I don't know, man. Like Summers, bro, I don't see him surviving this, bro. Like Loki stomps him to the ground. Look at dragon form Loki, bro. Like this is crazy. And We see all the children like reacting to it. Ah, it's a real Needhawk. We were really saved by that. Well, time to go, man. Loki says, time to go. So yeah, bro. Loki, he's like working in tandem with Luffy, bro. No matter what you say, Loki say that he's gonna, he wants to go in on action all by himself. He doesn't care. He's ready for smoke with anymore. But bro, like Loki and Luffy, they're vibing honestly, bro. Like Loki is saying that get off my back, but Loki never like forced Luffy to like get off. So yeah, man, like Loki, he won't admit it, but he likes Luffy, bro. Like you can literally say they're like vibe and psi energy, And we then see from a zoom out direction that Scopper Gaban and Chopper are in the another part of Elbaph. I think they're in a branch or something. Maybe they're like close to a tree, under a tree, and they say they're watching everything unfold, bro. Yeah, as you know, Gabon is injured, so he's like out of action for now. So I hope he gets back into some sort of action later on. But maybe Oda is like keeping him out of it for later exposition. Maybe he's not gonna take part in it. But bro, like I would have really loved to see Gabon like get into action with his wife and children, with his wife and son in trouble. So yeah, it's good. Hoping he gets into it soon, and we see like Chopper and Gabon watching everything unfold from distance, and Gabon like slowly like wanders into a flashback where after seeing like Loki's dragon form. So you're saying Gabon saw like Loki's dragon form from there. He says that's Loki, right? This is the first time I've seen him like this too. So you're saying Elbaph's national treasure is, we see a flashback between Gabon, Jarul and Shanks, bro. Like yeah, right after the King Herald incident, they had this like conversation where like they ask about what's Elba's national treasure is, and Jarul says it's a forbidden devil fruit. And Jarul says it's a mythic, and we finally get the name reveal of Loki's like mythological food, and it is the dragon fruit. And Jarul says it is said that whoever eats it can transform into the world's colossal dragon. The size of the creature is related to the initial size of whoever ate the fruit, of course. Think of it this way: a giant would grow larger than a human undergoing the same transformation, and an ancient giant's growth is naturally even greater than that. That combination is what brings out the devil fruit's true potential. They say this dragon breathes lightning, and when it flies, its jet black body can turn day into night. And we see, bro, like, so yeah, so the full potential of this devil fruit can only be utilized by someone who is like an ancient giant, whose like base form is already like the max out height, so his dragon form is going to be huge. So this Needhawk fruit is for those for the ancient giants, like who can utilize this to a full potential. And we then see Shanks, bro, the goat Shanks, bro, like he asks Jarul, so the fruit was forbidden and hidden due to its immense power. And Jarul says, not quite. It's just been protected by the Hammer Guardian Ragnar. So we know about this. Ragnar is the one who has been protecting the Delver for centuries. And then, bro, like this is a peak lore moment, bro. Like we finally get to see Nika, and we another like god of war from Elbaph, bro. Like this is crazy. This is like our, I think, like first view of the One Piece first world, So yeah, this is a monumental moment, bro. Like this might go under the rug because of all the things that happens in the chapter and will happen at the end of the chapter. But this is a really big moment in the overarching story of One Piece. And Jarul says, in Elbaph, there is a legend about a god of war who fought with the Ragnar. It is said that he took the form of a giant dragon and he locked horns with the Sun God. He was accompanied by a loyal partner, the ice-squirrel Ratatoskr. To make long story short, after his master died, they say the loyal Ratatoskr came to possess the weapon Ragnar and awaits his master's return, or so the legend says. So this is huge, bro. Like, so yeah, like in Elbaph there is a legend about a god of war who fought the Sun God Nika. We see the real Sun God Nika, bro, and he looks like he's black, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie, because the God of War, we see that in this flashback, the God of War, he seems like a regular giant, and the God of War looks very similar to Jarul. I hope Jarul is not making this all up in his head, but that maybe the God of War might be even an ancestor of Jarul, or who knows, maybe Jarul is even lying about his real age, and he was the one who fought Nika, bro. Like it could be, nothing is out of the table, bro. So yeah, we see Sun God Nika and Nika looks different from the one we saw in the earlier flashback in Elbaph. Nika, he has like black like whole body, and he has white hair, and he has a sword in his left hand and a shield on his right hand, and he is making that Nika pose as he is about to attack the God of War, and the God of War is holding the hammer Ragnir, and he has Ratatoskr, the ice squirrel, by his side. So yeah, like the Ratatoskr, he has the ice powers, and Loki has the lightning powers, you know. So yeah, we finally get the confirmation of their distinction of their powers. So yeah, it's great to see that. And after the God of War died, the the Ragnar, the ice squirrel, Ratatoskr, he came to possess the hammer, and that's how they like combined, you know. Like the hammer didn't eat the devil fruit, or the squirrel didn't even eat the devil fruit. It just the soul of the Ratatoskr like kind of like possesses the hammer, and that's how like they combined. It's like that. So yeah, there was no like devil fruit connection between the Ragnar and the squirrel. So yeah, you get it, bro. Like this is crazy lore drop and insane like dynamic, like power dynamic in One Piece. Like this is it gives another layer to the power dynamic in One Piece. And we then see Shanks and Gaban listening to the story about Zoro. Bro, Shanks might be like maybe Shanks got inspired by Nika's story to defeat the Needhog. You know, this is insane, bro. Like, and we see Gaban and Chopper like still watching everything unfold as we like cut back to the present, and we see Gaban like still like remembering like Zoro's words, and he says, "But it seems Ragnar is no longer acting as a guard for the fruit's power. It's finally made its choice." And as we see, like it chose Loki. So yeah, Gaban like realizes that the Ragnar finally chose Loki as his true like wielder of the devil fruit, and that's why like Ragnar allowed Loki to eat the devil fruit. And we see Loki is charging all the MMA monsters, bro. And the MMA monsters, all the dream monsters are running away from Loki, bro. Like this is insane. And Luffy and Ragnar are top of his head, and Loki is like charging up a Loki like then charges up a blast from his mouth, and he just blasts all those like MMA monsters that were running away from him. From Bro, this is crazy, man. This blast is an ancient weapon level blast, bro. Like when we then see a zoom out panel of that blast, like explosion. There is a huge explosion when like Loki blasts all those MMA monsters, bro. This is crazy, and we then see, bro, this insane final panel of the chapter, bro. Like this is crazy, man. Like we see a Emu reacting to all the chaos Luffy and Loki are doing, and Emu finally sees Luffy and Loki from distance. So yeah, bro, I don't know, man. Did Brook get offspring? I hope not, man. But bro, like Emu is finally sees Luffy and Loki and Ragnar, and we then like flashback to the Emu's real body in the Holy Land, and the Holy Land seems fine, bro. Like I'm not, it's crazy. I'm gonna talk later as the chapter ends. We see Emu in Gunko's body, like looking at Luffy and Loki, and like it changes to the real Emu. The Emu with the silhouette, black silhouette in the Holy Land, and Emu is in the flower room, bro. Like, and Emu says, "So that is it. The Needhog. It was here all along." And the chapter ends right here, bro. Like this cliffhanger, bro. Like Oda, this is crazy, man. Like, oh my goodness, bro. Like, so yeah, like there's so much to talk about Emu, bro. Like, did Emu just off-screen glue? Emu is like floating in the air, and Emu is like watching chaos, all the chaos that Luffy and Loki are doing, and is watching all the like MMA monsters, like they're getting destroyed and they're like starting to vanish, and Emu is like floating above like aura farming, which is with her trident, as he watches Luffy and Loki, and Emu finally realizes that the Needhog was there. It was finally here in Elbaph. So yeah, Emu knows about Needhog, but Emu like didn't know where the Needhog was actually all this time. So bro, like this is crazy, and big revelation of the chapter, one of the big revelation, bro. Like this is huge, bro. Like we see the Holy Land. We thought the Holy Land was under attack, but it seems like it's nothing, bro. Like I think it was a transition era. It seems like the Holy Land is fine, bro. Like Emu is chilling in the flower room. Emu is like controlling everything in the flower room, bro. Like this is crazy. Bro, Emu is about to go crazy, man. Like everyone was making it sound that Emu is like terrified of Loki. Emu is like scared of Loki, like whatnot, man. But Emu looks like Emu just locked in, bro. Like Emu is like about to do something crazy in the next chapter, because bro, top one in the first for a reason. Like I am worried for Luffy and Loki right now, bro. Like Emu is about to go run the gauntlet. I fear, man. I'm not gonna lie. This final panel is one of the most ominous panel in One Piece, bro. Like every bar everything happened in this chapter, but this final panel, bro, it gave me goosebumps, bro. Like, bro, like there could be so much possibility happening in the next chapter because as of right now, the good guys seem to be like mogging the, the like Holy Knights. You know, like the situation seems to be resolved, and Luffy and Loki are like running Luffy and Loki are in demon time. Like they have like literally saved everything and solved all the problems in Elbaph in like one chapter. So yeah, now the ball is in Emu's court to do something crazy and like twist the fate of the arc. And it seems the Holy Land is not under attack, and Shamrock was just maybe the Celestial Dragons were like causing a chaos because of the food shortage and every caused by dragon. But I think, bro, Emu might either go crazy solo Luffy and Loki, or Emu might just summon all the remaining Holy Knights to Elbaph, you know. This is gonna be so hype, man. We are seriously like inching closer to the final war. Like we're literally the final war started, bro. I don't think we're getting any like moments of rest from here, bro. Like this is gonna be all out war from all around the One Piece world. And I have a feeling something crazy is about to happen right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And bro, and thankfully there is no break next week, and we are gonna be delving right back into the action. So I'm super hyped for that. And bro, like there's so much to like talk about, man, in this chapter. This is one of the best One Piece chapter of the year, man. Thank you, Oda, man. You're the GOAT, bro. And bro, like I can't wait for. I'm super hyped for the next chapter. Luffy and Emu's first interaction is about to happen. Bro, like it's gonna be peak, man. Like you just know it, man. We're about to get so much lore about Joy Boy and Void Century. Like I can just see it the moment when like Emu and Luffy like first meet each other. Like and Emu says, "Oh, Joy Boy. It's been years. Finally, long time no see. It's been years, bro." Like I can see those type of dialogue. You know how it is, you know. When Luffy, remember the scene when Luffy pulled up on Kizaru? Kizaru, hey, long time no see. So yeah, I can just see one of those kind of moments happening in the next chapter. I'm super hyped for that. And yeah, that's it gonna be for this week's chapter. And thank you for watching the video, guys. I love you, and see you on the next one. Peace out.